Do you often feel boring? Whether you're waiting in line, scrolling through your phone, or just staring blankly, does time seem to drag on, making life feel dull and unexciting? Don't worry, today we'll dive into the psychology of boring feelings, uncover its true nature, and explore smart strategies to make life interesting again. What is boring? From a psychological perspective, boring isn't just about having nothing to do. It's a state of lacking stimulation, which causes our awareness to drop to a low level of arousal. This can lead to frustration, anxiety, or even mild depression. Psychologist John Eastwood defines boring as an unpleasant state where you want to engage in a satisfying activity but are unable to do so. Sounds familiar? You want to do something, but you have no idea. That's the essence of feeling boring. The four types of boring, which one are you? Number one, situational boring, temporary but common. This type of boring occurs in everyday situations, such as waiting in line, feeling like time is crawling, sitting through a dull lecture or meeting, commuting on a long bus or train ride with nothing to do. Situational boring is often caused by external factors rather than by you. However, if you frequently experience this, you may need to actively find ways to make better use of your time. How to deal with it? Carry a book, listen to a podcast, or observe your surroundings. Set small mental challenges like planning your day or brainstorming ideas. Number two, saturation boring. Repetition leads to exhaustion. Have you ever felt like this? Your job feels repetitive and uninspiring. Your daily routine is too predictable. Same food, same route, same schedule. You're learning something new, but endless repetition makes it feel tedious. When an activity becomes too routine, what once felt fulfilling can turn into a mechanical, exhausting experience. How to deal with it? Introduce small changes in your daily routine. Take a different route. Try new foods. Challenge yourself with new learning goals or levels of difficulty. Take short breaks to avoid burnout and refresh your motivation. Number three, existential boring. The emptiness within. This type of boring is deeper and more philosophical. It happens when you feel dissatisfied with your current life, but don't know how to change it. You have things to do, but none of them excite you. You start questioning, what is the meaning of life? You lose interest in entertainment and even feel mild anxiety or depression. This kind of boring is common in people who have their basic needs met, but are searching for a greater purpose. How to deal with it? Reevaluate your goals and find something truly meaningful to pursue. Try new activities. Learn a skill, volunteer, or change your routine. Talk to friends or even a therapist to explore your inner desires. Number four, creative boring. The irony of feeling stuck in creativity. You might think creative work is always exciting, but that's not always the case. Writing, painting, or composing music once felt fun, but now it's just repetitive. Your job or studies seem creative, but strict rules make them feel restrictive. Your favorite hobby turns into an obligation rather than something enjoyable. The core issue here is the lack of creative freedom when creativity becomes a chore rather than an outlet. How to deal with it? Allow yourself more creative freedom. Don't force yourself into rigid structures. Experiment with new tools, styles, or environments to refresh your inspiration. Take breaks. Sometimes stepping away can help spark new ideas. Conclusion: when you feel boring, don't rush to escape it. Treat it as a reminder. Maybe you need to change the way you live, challenge yourself, or simply take a real break. So next time you feel boring, try the strategies we discussed today and make life interesting again. Which type of boring do you experience the most? How do you deal with it? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments.